And welcome everybody to the Toronto Rock Athletics Center here in beautiful Oakville, Ontario. Daryl Smart here along with the JVI video crew for MSL Classic action between the Cobourg Kodiaks and the Six Nations Chiefs. Both teams without a win so far in this MSL Classic. Six Nations at 0-2, had two games last week in the opening week, while Cobourg was 0-1 with their own win. Cobourg starts out with the ball and quickly intercepted. And the Chiefs take over here. Justin Martin hands it over to Brendan Bomberry. Brendan Bomberry wearing 21 as Austin Stotts has it. He's making his MSL Classic shot, scores! Austin Stotts making his presence felt quickly as the Six Nations Chiefs jump out to a 1-0 lead here. 14:33 of the first quarter. I was just saying, Brendan Bomberry and Austin Stotts making their first appearances in this MSL Classic. So just like that, the Chiefs go up 1-0 here. Chiefs end up with the ball off the draw. That's 44, Kyle Pedwell. He's got the ball up the left side. Out to Keto Hill. Keto's shot. That one stopped by the starting goaltender. The goaltending matchup tonight. Ethan Woods down for the Cobourg Kodiaks. And wearing number 55 for the Six Nations Chiefs tonight, Warren Hill. With the man advantage, Woods out of the net. Cobourg moves the ball around. Delayed penalty on the call. There's a shot handled easily by Hill. That one off the stick of Cam Milligan. And it looks like we're going to have a slashing penalty here. This one going to the Chiefs. Number 82. Number 82, Jerry Stotts with the slash. And now the Kodiaks will have their first power play of this game. Just under 14 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Again, MSL Classic, some trial rules. There's a shot by Milligan, handled easily by Hill. Hill goes long distance with the bomb pass, but intercepted by Brandon Robinson. One of those trial rules being 4 15-minute quarters opposed to the regular 3 20-minute periods in regular MSL action. Pass intended for Ty Kurtz as he picks up the ball. Another errant pass. Derek Downs couldn't get a handle on that one as he's swatted by number 15, Ty Logan. Stotts with it. Stotts up the left side. He hasn't seen action in quite a while. He was pretty happy to be back in the box tonight. There's another shot from Stotts. That one stopped by Woods. For the game, you could see the smile on Stotts' face. Back in a Chiefs uniform here at the Toronto Rock Athletics Center. Of course, JVI Video bringing you 2 games tonight. On the other channel, I think we're JVI 2 tonight. And JVI 1, oh, we've got a break here. That's Dalen Hill with it as he holds up. Hill passes it to Pedwell. Pedwell out to Keto. Hill. Keto, he's holding on to it. 15 seconds remain in the penalty. Keto's happy to hold on to the ball along the boards as he makes a little run. Directs a little bit of traffic, that veteran leadership. He's one of the older guys as he dumps it in a very young Chiefs lineup. Keto probably the youngest player on the floor for the Chiefs. Kodiaks with the ball. That's Skylar Thomas with it. There's a centering pass intended for Kurtz. He couldn't get a handle on it. Thomas again dumps it off. Back to Killen. Killen's shot. That one off the toe of Hill. As the rebound's recovered by the Kodiaks. There's a shot. That one's stopped by Hill. That one off the stick of number 18, Carter Berdure. Jordan Durston on the right side. He's got plenty of room. Dumps it off for Stotts. Stotts shoots and scores! Austin Stotts with a pair of goals. And the Six Nations Chiefs lead the Cobourg Kodiaks 2-0 here with 11:03 remaining in the first period, or in the first quarter, sorry. And again, that was a nice play as Durston and Stotts playing a little two-man ball on that right side, and Stotts getting open because of that creation of space by Durston as he dumped it off, and Stotts had all sorts of time to wind up and put that one by Woods. Battle along the boards. Cobourg has the ball. There's Milligan over and back. Again, that's another one of those rules, the trial rules. Over and back with 8 seconds. There's a delayed call on the play here. This one's going to go to the Kodiaks as Warren Hill heads to the bench. Bomberry out to Keto. Keto, cross, pass, shoots, scores! Tic-tac-toe. And just like that, the Chiefs take a 3-0 lead, and that one off the stick of number 2, Bo Bowhunter. A beautiful passing play started by Keto Hill as Warren Hill went to the penalty or the player's box in favor of the extra attacker, and the Chiefs took full advantage of that one. And Bo Bowhunter, one of the Chiefs' protected players prior to the 2021 MSL entry draft. Of course, Bowhunter played for the Six Nations Arrows. Kodiaks win the draw. As they move the ball around here. Robinson working some magic, tries to go on the backhand. Shovels it just past Hill as the ball comes loose, and Downs recovers it and dumps it all the way down as he heads to the bench. And Hill with a nice butterfly save as Brendan Bomberry now has it as he waits for the full complement of Chiefs. Stotts with it, bulls himself up the middle. Stotts shoots, scores! Just like that, Austin Stotts on a mission. And Austin Stotts has the hat trick already. 9:37 remaining in this first quarter, and Austin Stotts making quick work. And welcome back to the MSL, Austin Stotts, as he's got the hat trick. And again, nice ball distribution by the Chiefs, creating a little bit of space, and then in typical Austin Stotts form, he just puts his head down, puts the shoulder down, and just bulls his way up the middle as Ethan Woods heads to the bench in favor of Kevin Orleman. .937 remains here in the first quarter, and of course, Austin Stotts 3 goals, Bo Bowhunter with 1 as the Chiefs lead the Kodiaks 4-0 here. Kodiaks trying to regroup. That's Kyle Killen with it up the left side. He sees Skylar Thomas. Skylar Thomas one-handed on his stick. Nice behind the back pass, but that one goes off the back of Brody Burkhoff. He's making his first game in the MSL Classic. There's a shot. Easily handled by Warren Hill off the stick of Dylan Hutchinson. Chiefs patiently wait here. Justin Martin with it. He's met by Curtis Connolly as he heads to the bench. Durston now with it with Connolly on his back. He dumps it off. A streaking Keto Hill now with it. Keto backs up, goes into the corner to Durston. Durston behind his back, fakes, ball knocked down, and into the stick of Curtis Conley. Conley has Durston draped all over him, and Conley still has the ball. And with a ton of poise, hands it off to Derek Downs. Downs on the right side, cross floor pass to Kurtz. Kurtz dumps it. Downs has it again as the ball goes into the corner. Shot clock expires. A defensive stance by the Chiefs as they don't allow the Kodiaks anything on that offensive set. Kobe Whitcomb with it. Whitcomb with the shot, scores! Kobe Whitcomb making his debut with the Six Nations Chiefs, and he scores from the left side. On that one, he just used the screen, and of course he did a little stutter step. If we had the replay, you could see Whitcomb have the stutter step back up to the left, and then he used the Kodiaks defender as a screen, and he had that sidearm shot, that whip shot, beating Orleman on the left side nice and low as the Chiefs now lead 5-0. Chiefs with the ball again. Keto Hill centers, shot, scores! Kobe Whitcomb with his second in about a minute. Well, welcome to the Six Nations Chiefs, Kobe Whitcomb. And that one all started thanks to Keto Hill, and Keto Hill's veteran leadership there. He likes to move around the ball, and Keto Hill with a beautiful dump pass right up the middle for Whitcomb. And Whitcomb diving in and beating Orleman to make this 6-0 with 7:37 remaining here in the first period. Wow, what a start for the Six Nations Chiefs here. Timeout called by the Kodiaks as they try and regroup here, as it's almost a Chiefs barrage. The Chiefs in their previous two games with very slow starts and coming back late in the game, but usually a little too late. And of course the Kodiaks with one loss to the Brooklyn Lacrosse Club on opening night. Face off, won by the Kodiaks again. That's Mitch Gustafson with the win. That's one department that the Kodiaks have really dominated in the early going in this one, is the face-off department, and Gustafson with the lion's share there. Kodiaks start the ball. There's a shot. That one stopped by the shoulder of Warren Hill. Reset, Dylan Hutchinson with it. He goes up top, cross floor pass. Back to Hutchinson. Skylar Thomas, stutter step, looking to go across. There's a shot, saved by Hill as he lands on it. Not sure on the game sheet who that is for the Kodiaks, number 18 or 19. In typical form, the jerseys change a little bit prior to game before we get that. So in the intermission, we're going to hopefully get that. There's a stop by Orleman. There's a shot and a goal. Kobe Whitcomb again. And it's Kobe Whitcomb with the hat trick. Wow. What a start for Kobe Whitcomb. As it almost looks like the Kodiaks are shell-shocked here. And Kobe Whitcomb just looking through, and yes, it is his first game. First MSL Classic game and a first game in a Chiefs uniform, so if there's a way to impress the Chiefs brass when you're a young player, no better way to do it than getting a hat trick with 3 goals in a row before this game's 10 minutes old. Kodiaks, Robinson, he's got the ball on the right side. Robinson centers it up for Thomas. Thomas dumped pass to Robinson. He couldn't get a hold on it. As the loose ball behind a Warren Hill. And Jerry Stotts doing his best impersonation of a hockey player, trying to tie up the ball down the boards. Stotts bulls his way over. Stotts looking sharp early. Out to Brendan Bomberry. Back to Durston. There's a shot from Whitcomb. And that one off the pad of Curtis Connolly as he picks it up. Errant pass picked up by the Chiefs. There's a shot by Chris Weir and stopped by Orleman. Chris Weir, one of the Chiefs draft picks in this 2021 entry draft. As Downs has it here on the right side for the Kodiaks. Downs looking to pass up the middle, goes across the floor. There's a shot, that one goes wide. Rebound Karams picked up by the Kodiaks. That's Ty Kurtz with it. Kurtz spins off. Kurtz, oh, what a beautiful pivot. Ty Kurtz putting on the brakes and forces a pair of Chiefs to blow their wheels as he was all alone, but the whistle blows dead. Chiefs now with possession of the ball. It's Bo Hunter, he's got 1 goal. Out to Keto, Durston, shot, saved by Orleman. The Kodiaks run up the floor here. There's Nishimura, hands off to Robinson. Back to Skylar Thomas. Skylar Thomas now with it. He plays catch with a teammate. There's a rush. There's a shot. And that one off the stick of Kyle Killen, and stopped easily by Warren Hill. Travis Longboat dumps it off, heads to the bench in favor of Brendan Bomberry. Bomberry looks to go across. Spin move by Stotts. Save by Orleman. That was a fancy save by Orleman. An equally trickier play as Austin Stotts pivoted and spun off the wrong foot. And there's an intercepted pass. There's Jamie Dilks with it. Dilks hands it off, heads to the bench in favor of Whitcomb. Whitcomb, he's got 3 already, looking for more. There's a shot, and that one's stopped by Orleman. Kodiaks recover. Kelly with it now. Saved by Hill. Long distance pass intended for Bomberry, but Bomberry couldn't get a stick on it as the Kodiaks recover and bring the ball back down the floor. Jackson Nishimura. Thomas, Skylar Thomas with it along the right side. Passes behind the net. Kodiaks trying to work the ball. Errant pass into the corner and now recovered by Jerry Stotts. Justin Martin now with it. He goes one-on-one with Curtis Connolly as he goes to the bench. Keto Hill now with it. Keto spins, looks, goes back up top, goes across the floor to Durston. Back to Stotts. There's a shot. That one by Pedwell and a nice save by Orleman. Shot clock expires as we've got 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here. And again, thank you for joining us. JVI Video bringing you MSL Classic action here live. There's a shot and scores! And just like that, the Cobourg Kodiaks get on the board. That is number 18, and we're not sure who it is. There's a 17. There's a 15, so that might be Carter Badur. With it, we're not really sure who number 18 is, but 18 with the goal, with 1:57 remaining here in the first quarter, to get the Cobourg Kodiaks on the board. And as they win another draw and look for more, I was just going to say, JVI Video bringing you all the action here, the MSL Classic from the track. Some game sponsors as the Cobourg Kodiaks are in the offensive end. Cobourg Foodland, Shear Transport, Richter Law, McDougall Insurance, and ViewTech Windows. All game sponsors for the Kodiaks, while Weingard Motors is a game sponsor for the Six Nations Chiefs. So thank you very much to those small businesses for helping the teams bring you these games live to you online. There's a shot easily handled by Orleman. Orleman coming in relief of Ethan Woods. Ethan Woods had a dickens of a time with that early Chiefs assault as there's 1 minute remaining. There's a centering pass intended for Downs. He couldn't get it. But the Kodiaks recover. Downs on the right side. Drops the shoulder, underhand shot. That one goes wide. Karam's off the boards. There's a shot, and that one by number 18 of the Kodiaks. Again, I'm not sure who that is. As Keto Hill now with it. Keto bull rushes, loses the ball as there's a race to the ball, and that one won. Oh. And thank you. Coming to your feed, welcome to all the viewers on channel JVI1 for joining us. With 14 seconds left, Daryl Smart here, along with the JVI 2 crew, the Six Nations Chiefs off to an early start as time's winding down against the Cobourg Kodiaks. There's a shot and the goal, beats the buzzer. As Chris Weir with the buzzer beater. Chris Weir with 1 second remaining on the clock. And that makes it Six Nations 8, Cobourg 1. What a game recap so far. Austin Stotts, he's got the hat trick. Kobe Whitcomb, he's making his Chiefs debut. He's got a hat trick. Oh, 18 is Travis Longboat. Thank you very much. In the booth, thank you very much for that. And Bo Bowhunter, he's got one. And, of course, Chris Weir with that last one. And Travis Longboat, he's got the lone Cobourg Kodiaks goal. We figured out who that was, number 18. But thank you again for joining us on JVI Video here, live and online, for the MSL Classic between the Cobourg Kodiaks and Six Nations Chiefs. And again, the MSL Classic going for the next 3 days, following up with our friends in the OJLL. Had another great weekend. And we follow that up. We've got 2 games today. We've got this one here on this rink. And right behind us, we've got Owen Sound and Brooklyn playing right now. And then tomorrow, we're back at you with the Six Nations Chiefs and Owen Sound tangling up. And then on Thursday, these Cobourg Kodiaks will take on the Oakville Rock. All games at 8 o'clock. If you'd like to see it live here at the track, go on over to the Major Series Lacrosse website at majorseriesLacrosse.ca. Hit the contact button and put in your request for reserve seating because, of course, with COVID protocols, we need to reserve tickets. So if you want to join us live, come on down here to the track as yet again the Cobourg Kodiaks win another draw. Cobourg, that's Downs. Pass to Armstrong. Armstrong shot, and that one stopped by Hill. The rebound coming up, and the Chiefs are rushing up. That's Liam LeClaire with it. LeClaire looks, and we've got ourselves, looked like an illegal substitution or leaving the bench early. And again, that's another one of those rules that the trial rules that they're cracking down on here. Chiefs had the odd man rush on there. And yep, there's the penalty for it. That odd man rush brought to you by leaving the bench too early. 14:25 remaining here in the second quarter. Cobourg with another power play opportunity here as they take their time moving the ball around the perimeter. Killen. He plays catch with Milligan. Milligan up the middle, bulls his way out. That ball stripped, but picked up by by Kurtz. Milligan's pass shot scores! Tic-tac-toe, and Brandon Robinson scores on the power play. That was beautiful ball movement by the Kodiaks as they work the ball around the horn to create a little bit of space. And number 9, Brandon Robinson, his first goal of the game. At 13:56. And a beautiful ball movement and again, great opportunity for the Kodiaks after a near disastrous first quarter to recover, and that's a great way to get your foot in the right direction to get back in this one. And if you were watching the Chiefs last week and you know all about deficits, and there's Stotts again. Austin Stotts goes wide as the Kodiaks come rushing with Armstrong. He's got numbers. Armstrong with it on the left side. There's a shot, and that one by Keene and handled easily by Hill. But last week in both games, the Chiefs got down early and had to dig deep, and looks like, and again, the beauty of this wonderful sport is, there's a streaking shot. That one off Robinson. Robinson looking for his second of the game, and a nice save by Warren Hill. That's the beautiful part about this wonderful game, is that no lead is too big or too small. With that goal, the Kodiaks are chipping away. Bo Hunter on the right side. He sees Keto. Keto, he tries to shoot, and that one goes off the shoulder of a Kodiaks player as Badur has it now. Badur patiently waits for a full complement of teammates to come with him on the offensive set. Badur. Another delayed penalty here. Orleman on the bench in favor. Downs shot. Saved by Hill. Picked up by Jamie Dilks as the whistle blows. And it looks like Kessler Doolittle heading to the penalty box. So for the second time in a row, the Cobourg Kodiaks, they scored last time on their power play opportunity as they work the ball again. Milligan, Robinson, Milligan into the corner for Downs. He sees Killen, couldn't find him. Robinson, cross pass. There's a pass intended for Downs off the corner as the Chiefs streak down across center as they hold up for a full complement of players. Dilks hands off to Stotts. Stotts, he attracts two players. Stotts willing to kill some time as he sees, there's a shot, and that one goes wide. He sees Kyle Pedwill, as Pedwill goes wide, just wide of Orleman. 1 minute remains in the man advantage for the Kodiaks as they work the ball around the horn. There's a shot. That one's stopped by Warren Hill. That one off the stick of Cam Milligan. Killen, Downs. Downs with that wonderful flow. You can tell who he is out there. There's a shot saved by Hill. Chiefs over half, taking their time. 11 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Whitcomb with it. Whitcomb's got the hat trick already. He scored 3 goals in a row in his MSL Classic and Six Nations Chiefs debut. Durston now with it. He sees a lot of attention. Pumps, fakes, pumps again, shoots. Easily handled by Orleman. Armstrong with it now. He's on the left side. 10 seconds remain in the Six Nations penalty. Killen with the shot from long distance. Answered by Hill as he goes long distance for the pass. Sees Bomberry, shoots and scores. Brendan Bomberry with his first goal of the MSL Classic, and he raises his stick across the floor to his buddy Warren Hill. And that was all Warren Hill on that one, making the easy save and finding a streaking Brendan Bomberry, who was all alone. And Brendan Bomberry making no mistake on that one. As the goaltenders head to the bench for a drink here, 10:20 remains in the second quarter here as Orleman and Warren exchange fist bumps as they go to their respective nets. Again, Daryl Smart here along with the JVI video crew. Thanks for joining us along the ride for the MSL Classic this year. Of course, 5 out of the 6 teams in MSL participating in this Classic here at the Toronto Rock Athletic Center here in Oakville. These 2 teams, Six Nations Chiefs, Cobourg Kodiaks, down behind us, Owens Sound, and the Brooklyn Lacrosse Club, along with the Oakville Rock, joining us for this 5-week odyssey known as the MSL Classic, as we try to head back to somewhat normal here in Ontario. Intercepted by the Kodiaks, led by Curtis Romanchuk. Romanchuk, he's got it. Shot, save, easily handled by Hill. As Ty Logan takes a whack from Armstrong. Sorry, that was Armstrong down the other end with a shot. Bo Bowhunter, he holds on. Out to Bomberry, now to Keto. Keto has it now. Stutter step, shot, saved by Orleman. Rebound into the corner. Loose ball. We got a bit of a scrum here. Again, the Olympics, Whitcomb comes out with it, and he's knocked down hard. Cobourg tries to center the ball, nothing doing on that one. And now the Chiefs with the fast break. There's a shot and saved by Orleman. That one off the stick of Oakley Thomas. End-to-end action here in the second quarter. Gustafson with it on the left side. Gustafson waits for a full complement here. Kurtz. He sees Robinson. Robinson up the middle. Dumps it off to Travis Longboat. He scored the first goal for the Cobourg Kodiaks. Longboat attracting a crowd. Longboat playing against some of his old friends, the Six Nations Arrows. Chiefs with the ball. Kevin Owen Hill with it. Out to Bomberry. Bomberry with the bomb. There's a shot saved by Orleman. Quickly picked up and cleaned up by the stick of Curtis Romanchuk. Romanchuk winds up, shoots. Saved by Hill. Just under 8 to go here in the second quarter. And again, thanks for joining us here. Some of our game sponsors again for Cobourg. Cobourg Foodland, Shear Transport, Richter Law, McDougall Insurance, and ViewTech Windows. Thank you very much for supporting the MSL Classic and helping out the Cobourg Kodiaks and their venture. As Gustafson has it, he's got one with them. Gustafson plants. There's a shot, and that one off the stick. And well wide. Dalen Hill hands it off to Brendan Bomberry. Hill out to Bo Hunter. Up the middle. Keto's got it on the left side. Keto shoots, scores! Keto Hill makes it 10-2. 6:57 remaining in the second quarter as Keto Hill gets on the board tonight. Keto Hill, one of the very few players in the Chiefs lineup that has played all 3 games so far, and heading into this game he had 4 goals, 3 assists, and now make it 5 goals in the MSL Classic for Keto Hill. Keto Hill, one of those players in the depth chart, and true story, messaged the Six Nations Chiefs social media asking for contact information, and he wanted to play, and you could tell he's played all 3 games, and he's been a gamer and a leader for this Chiefs team, chock full of young talent. Loose ball along the boards into the corner. As we've got a stoppage in play, quick stop because of the shot clock expiring. 6:15 remains. Loose ball. Durston. Durston was talking before the game and was saying he was at about 50% speed last game on when he played Wednesday against Brooklyn. He's going to try full speed tonight. He didn't want to get hurt. He's been looking forward to this like many players. There's a shot off the stick of Bomberry and easily handled by Orleman. A lot of the players that you talk to in this are just happy to be back playing the game they love. But of course, many of them going on to National Lacrosse League training camps in the next few months. And a lot of them haven't played lacrosse in almost 2 years. So a lot of smiles during these games. It is competitive. There's Downs with an individual effort and a save by Hill. Downs with a beautiful spin, trying to spin his way around Jerry Stotts and gets the shot off as we have another stoppage in play. But talking to a lot of the players before the games here, and you could see the smiles on their face, social media posts. Nick Rose with several great social media posts about how happy he is to be back playing the game he loves. And it's just nice to be back, a little bit of normalcy after a lot of probably almost 2 years of uncertainty, especially in the world of sport and especially in Ontario. I know sport is small potatoes compared to the grand picture of everything over the last 16, 17, 18 months. But having sport back has really brought a sense of almost normalcy to people, and it's got a smile not only on the players' faces, but as you can see by the crowd. The Six Nations Chiefs and Cobourg Kodiaks both drawing well during this, and we're on the rink. This one looks like a full rink tonight. Cobourg moving the ball around. There's a penalty on the play. That was the stoppage. As the Chiefs, short-handed Austin with the dive, and Orleman smiles and winks over at Austin Stotts, who jump through the air to get that one off as the Cobourg Kodiaks try and connect for another power play goal here with the man advantage. Milligan tries to find Downs, loose ball. Picked up by Warren. Warren hands it off to Oakley Thomas as he waits. Stotts across the floor, out to Whitcomb. Heck of a debut for Kobe Whitcomb so far as Bomberry has it along the boards. Bomberry looks across to Stotts. Stotts shot. That one had the top corner labeled before Orleman got his big shoulder on it. Kodiaks with numbers. Shot scores! And the Cobourg Kodiaks, Jackson Nishimura, playing the 2-on-1 perfectly, using Carter Badur, using Carter Badur as a decoy, and Nishimura with a beautiful shot to beat Warren Hill to make this one a 10-3 game with 3:59 remaining here in the second period. Nishimura, Longboat, and Brandon Robinson all scoring for the Cobourg Kodiaks thus far tonight. Loose ball picked up by Armstrong. Armstrong is all by himself. He goes one-on-one and scores! And just like that, Colin Armstrong, gets the Cobourg Kodiaks within 10-4. And like we were saying in that first quarter, this beautiful game of lacrosse, no lead is too big, no lead is too small. And the Kodiaks showing that right now with 2 in a row. This one off the stick of Colin Armstrong with 3:43 remaining here in the second period. Chiefs lead cut now to 10-4 as Gustafson, face-off specialist for the Kodiaks. He's been on fire in that department thus far tonight. Hutchinson dumps it off. Longboat has it now. He's on the left side. He looks, there's a shot, and that one off the stick of Skylar Thomas as Warren Hill has to sprawl to make the save there. 3 minutes remain here. Justin Martin with it. Dumps it off to Whitcomb, who now hands it off to Stotts. Stotts patiently waiting for the offensive set here. Shots are 27-26 in favor of the Kodiaks here as Keto is sprawled on the floor. The loose ball picked up by Durston, who tries to put it between his legs with one hand. And could have scored a field goal with that one, going well wide and well high of the net. Downs out to Milligan. Milligan, there's a shot from Killen. Picked up, rebound by Downs. Downs behind the net. Killen again. Out to Brandon Robinson. Back to Killen. Killen on the left side, trying to look to pass. His ball is knocked down by the stick of Oakley Thomas, who heads to the bench as he... Kodiaks, they've got numbers again. There's a shot, and that one just goes wide. That one off the stick of Rob King. LeClaire now with it. LeClaire, pass to Whitcomb, into his feet as Whitcomb spins, looks, shows a little bit of poise. Stotts shot into the gut of Orleman, handled easily as he swallows up the rebound. 1:20 remains here in the second quarter. Rob King with it for the Kodiaks. Cobourg Kodiaks down 10-4 to the Six Nations Chiefs here. Second quarter. MSL Classic action here from the track. Thanks for joining us. The JVI video bringing you all the action here so far in this. Thank you very much for joining us. Chiefs rush up. They've got numbers here. Justin Martin holds back. Pulls up, hands it off to Durston. Durston on the right side. Stutter step, finds a pick from Bo Hunter, spins. Durston still with it. Durston looking strong, up the middle shot, saved by Orleman. Minicello with it. Minicello's got numbers. He's got Armstrong with him. Armstrong shot and a save by Warren Hill. Loose ball picked up by the Kodiaks. 18 seconds remain. Orleman heading to the bench in favor of the extra attacker here to finish off. 8 seconds remain here. Cobourg looking patient. Downs. Finds Milligan. Milligan shot handled by Hill. Picked up. Scores! And that one's good. For the second quarter in a row, we've got ourselves a buzzer beater. And this one, trying to find who the goal scorer on that one is. He's covered by his teammates. As we're still looking, that was number 9 with that one. That was Brandon Robinson with his second of the night. So Brandon Robinson at the buzzer. So for the second quarter in a row, we've got ourselves a buzzer beater. This time it's the Cobourg Kodiaks. And in that first quarter, it was all Six Nations Chiefs. And in this second quarter, all Cobourg Kodiaks. So after 30 minutes of play, it is Six Nations 10, Cobourg 5, and we will be back with more MSL Classic action when the second half begins. Thank you very much for joining us. And we are back. Thanks for joining us for MSL Classic action here at the Toronto Rock Athletic Centre in Oakville, Ontario. And after 2 quarters of play, the proverbial tale of 2 quarters, the Six Nations Chiefs, fresh off a 8-1 lead after 1 quarter, and the Cobourg Kodiaks slowly coming back in this one. And it's 10-5 to start the second half here in the third quarter as Brendan Bomberry picks up the ball. He's on the left side. He's got Whitcomb shot. Whitcomb had 3 goals in a row in that first quarter onslaught as Jordan Durston picks it up. Bomberry out to Stotts. Stotts, he had a hat trick as well. Underhand pass to Durston. Couldn't get a handle on it as Orleman picks it up. Curtis Connolly heads to the bench after dumping off to Hutchinson. Hutchinson waiting for a streaking Skylar Thomas. Thomas goes in! Shot saved by Warren Hill. As a loose ball picked up and Warren on his back, the net turned over. And of course you don't stop playing until that whistle's blown, and that whistle blew. Making sure everybody's safe here at the MSL Classic. Daryl Smart here along for you on the ride. Thanks for joining us tonight for JVI Video, bringing you MSL Classic action here. Of course, Cobourg, Six Nations playing here on JVI Channel 2, JVI Video 1 tonight. There's a shot saved by Hill. JVI Video 1, we've got Owen Sound taking on the Brooklyn Lacrosse Club. Six Nations sets up shop in the offensive end. Bo Hunter on the right side, winds up shot. That one goes well wide, bounces all the way down, and the Cobourg Kodiaks have numbers. Gustafson, he's got it, winds up, shoots. That goes wide and over the wall, and equipment manager Brian Miller ducks for cover as the ball almost hits him. Keto with it. He goes across to Durston. Durston out to Bomberry. Bomberry winds up, shot. Saw an opening to the left of Orleman, but just went wide. Oh, and there's Minicello with it. Minicello's got it. Shoots, scores! That's a confusing play as Durston was heading to the bench. And Marcus Minicello got the ball streaked down all by himself. And was probably surprised himself that he was all alone. And with 12:44 remaining, there's a discussion of the minds here. Looks like the goal was disallowed. So Minicello not on the scoreboard. After further review. As we wait for Warren, who took a drink there and made an adjustment to his glove. 12:44 remains here in the third quarter. And of course, just a reset. The Chiefs off to a roaring start in that first quarter. Austin Stotts and Kobe Whitcomb each scoring 3 goals to lead the Chiefs. And then in that second frame, Robinson scoring twice to lead the way for the Kodiaks. Kodiaks now have the ball. Milligan with the shot, handled by Warren Hill. LeClaire dumps it off. Out to Weir. There's a shot attempt by Stotts. That one goes well wide. Loose ball picked up by the Kodiaks. Kodiaks showing a lot of poise here, down by 5 goals, lots of time left. Shots on goal, 35-29. in favor. Well, make it 36-29 in favor of the Kodiaks. So Warren Hill facing a lot of rubber tonight in his MSL Classic debut. Brendan Bomberry, he's got the ball on the left side. Sees a pick from Whitcomb as he passes it to Durston. Durston to Whitcomb. Kobe Whitcomb spinning. Scores again! Kobe Whitcomb with a seeing eye shot from well out. And again, same as his first goal, using the Kodiaks defender as a screen as he spins around, shoots. And I don't think Orleman saw it. The first time he saw it was probably when the ball was behind him in the net. So an impressive first game in a Chiefs uniform for Kobe Whitcomb. Whitcomb scoring his 4th of the night. This one, 11:39 remaining in the third quarter. Of course, Whitcomb had 3 goals in a row in about a span of 2 minutes and adds a 4th tonight as Keto loses the ball to Colin Armstrong, who's got one tonight for the Kodiaks. Thomas, stutter step, looks to pass. Kodiaks move the ball around. Ball knocked down. There's a shot, that one handled off the stick of Kurtz. And Warren Hill, with those Halifax Thunderbirds pads, smothers the ball. Whitcomb looking for a 5th, behind the back, out to Brendan Bomberry. Bomberry sees Stotts. He shoots, saved by Orleman. Can't imagine what goes through the mind of a kid like Whitcomb, who's, you could tell he looked a little nervous before the game in warm-up. One of the smallest players out on the floor, probably one of the youngest players out on the floor as well. And man, he's played well so far tonight as Robinson up the middle, shoots, winds up, shot saved by Hill. Warren out to Justin Martin, who saunters up the middle and heads to the bench. Bo Hunter hands off to Pedwell. Pedwell stutters, gets a pick from Kiddo. Pedwell still has it behind the net, looks for the pass, shot, saved by Orleman. Quick stick attempt by Austin Stotts. Minicello thought he had one a couple of minutes ago, hands off to Dan Keene. Keene spins, hands off to Downs. Downs on the right side. 9:30 remains here in the third quarter. Chiefs 11, Kodiaks 5. Spins, shoots, saved by Hill. Hill's been rock solid tonight. And of course, Hill signing that contract with the Thunderbirds a couple of weeks ago on his birthday. So he'll be in Halifax when the NLL resumes. Chiefs with it, shot, saves, scores! That one twisted me up. As Kevin Owen Hill gets on the board. Kevin Owen Hill, and again, like Whitcomb, using the Kodiak defenders as screens, and Hill pulls back, takes that side step, and Kevin Owen Hill, with 9:03 remaining here in the third, to make it 12-5, and now it's Orleman's turn to head to the bench in favor of Ethan Wood, who started this one. The Chiefs sharpshooters are out tonight as they lead this one 12-5 and being outshot 39-32 so far in this one. Armstrong heads to the bench, hands to Robinson. There's a shot. That one by Hutchinson, picks up his own rebound. Kodiaks going around the horn. Longboat with the shot, and that one goes wide. Picked up again by Hutchinson. Hutchinson spins off a stick check. There's a nice athletic play by Milligan, one-hand catch. And there's an interception. Justin Martin all alone. Justin Martin streaking, shooting, saved by Ethan Wood. Justin Martin with a nice individual effort, picking off the pass and going all the way down. And Ethan Wood, that's the kind of save you need if you're Ethan Wood. Struggled off the hop here to start the game for the Kodiaks. Just came back in and made a nice big save to come back. Longboat, bounce shot into the chest of Hill and hands off to Liam LeClaire. 7:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Chiefs 12, Kodiaks 5. Bomberry playing catch with his buddy Jordan Durston. Bo Hunter behind the net. What beautiful passing finished by Stotts, but no whistle blows before the ball goes in. Oh, man. And it looks like we're going to have ourselves an ejection here. As it looks like Mitch Gustafson is heading for, he's going to be the first one for the warm water and dry towels tonight. As he was assessed, it looks like a misconduct as Stotts and Cam Milligan are now in the penalty box here as the officials are going to sort that out. And before that penalty took place, what a beautiful passing play by the Chiefs to move the ball around the horn, and looked like Stotts had his sombrero goal of the night, but to no avail as we've got ourselves a 5-minute penalty. That looks like a 5-minute penalty to Stotts. And Milligan is heading here as they're trying to figure things out here, as Milligan is also heading to the Kodiaks dressing room, possibly for the warm water and dry towels. But again, while we have a moment, we've got some great game sponsors for this one. Some teams getting some game sponsors to help support the funding of these MSL Classic games here on JVI Video. And for the Cobourg Kodiaks, we have to thank the Cobourg Foodland, Shearer Transport, Richter Law, McDougall Insurance, and ViewTech Windows. Thank you very much for supporting MSL Classic action and the Cobourg Kodiaks this evening. And of course, the Chiefs, they've got a game sponsor as well, and a huge thank you goes out to Weingard Motors for their assistance in helping bring you MSL Classic action from the world-class Toronto Rock Athletic Center. Looking over at the other floor here, Brooklyn leading Owen Sound 11-9, a tight one. 6 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in that third quarter, and it looks like a barn burner on the rink behind us here at the track as action is back underway. Six Nations 12, Cobourg 5. Shots 41-33 in favor of Cobourg. As it looks like the Chiefs are now on the man advantage. It's going to be a 4-on-3. Bomberry, shot saved by Woods, picked up by Keto. Keto out to Bomberry, back to Keto. He has Bo Hunter on the other side and Jordan Durston. Bo Hunter to Durston. Durston back to Bo Hunter, shoot. That one off the pipe and up top. Minute 22 remaining in the Cobourg penalties as the Chiefs beautifully moving the ball along. Bo Hunter shot. That one, Johnny on the spot for Ethan Woods as he sits on the ball, lays the egg, and no goal as his teammates head down the other end. 1 minute remains in the two Cobourg penalties. Just under 4 to go in the Austin Stotts 5-minute major. Hutchinson, he's on the right side, taking his time, 4-on-3 here. Hutchinson out to Longboat, Travis Longboat. He attempts a shot, and his shot blocked by Ty Logan, who's wearing number 15 tonight for the Chiefs. Kobe Whitcomb, he's got the ball. He's got 4 goals tonight, making his Chiefs debut. Playing catch. Bow Hunter to Whitcomb. Out to Pedwell. Very young power play unit out there for the Chiefs right now, as Ethan Woods is very content on holding the ball behind the net as the shot clock expires. 9 seconds remain here in the double penalties to the Cobourg Kodiaks. 12-5, Chiefs lead the Kodiaks. 5:30 remain here in the third quarter. Of course, we're playing 4 15-minute quarters here at the MSL Classic. Head on over to Major Series Lacrosse.ca for all your scores, standings, and stats, as well as the stories. There's a shot off the stick of Kevin Owen Hill, who's got one, tried to make it 2. A beautiful long distance pass again by Warren Hill, who's already got an assist tonight off a Brendan Bomberry goal. But head on over to the Major Series Lacrosse.ca website. Scores, standings, stats, up-to-date news, game stories. There's a shot by Hill. And of course, there's a story from last week on the website about explaining all of the trial rules that Major Series Lacrosse is testing out here during the MSL Classic. So make sure you head over to MajorSeriesLacrosse.ca for all your reading pleasure. Cobourg working the ball around the horn. They're on the power play for another minute 45 as Downs has it. Downs to Hutchinson. Hutchinson playing catch. Hutchinson up top. Here's a shot. That one goes wide. That one off the stick of Ty Kurtz. Durston now with it. One hand on his stick. Ragdolls himself. He's going to attract a couple of Kodiak players as they knock the ball down. That's number 21 with it. 21, Curtis Conley. Kodiaks patiently wait for the offensive set here as Skylar Thomas has it here on the right side. Robinson goes across the floor. There's a shot. That one off the stick of Dan Keene, and Warren Hill smothers it but can't get a hold of it. The rebound. There's a shot again. Cobourg in control here as Robinson was stopped, and rebound again picked up by the Kodiaks. Kodiaks, 40 seconds left on the power play. Hutchinson has it. There's a beautiful shot and a goal. Tic-tac-toe, Skylar Thomas has a goal. 34 seconds remain on the power play. And the Kodiaks play keep away for the better part of 2 minutes. And it was like a shooting gallery at Warren Hill. And finally, Skylar Thomas connects at 3:05 with 3:05 remaining here in the third quarter to get the Kodiaks on the board in this quarter. And now the Kodiaks have cut this lead in half. Chiefs lead 12-6 with just over 3 to go here in the third quarter. Beautiful passing by the Kodiaks. And again, another example of why this wonderful game is so beautiful to watch. As the Kodiaks simply moved the ball around, showed tons of patience. And boy, they found an opening and got one by Warren Hill. And now we're at 12-6. Kodiaks, 12 seconds remain on this major penalty to Stotts. There's another shot smothered by Hill as he looks to go long distance, but pulls back in favor of Justin Martin. Kobe Whitcomb, he's got 4 goals tonight. Along the side, he tries to find Stotts. As Woods stops him in his tracks. A lot said about Whitcomb's scoring prowess tonight, but you know what? He's been playing great two-man ball with Stotts is now. Armstrong leads the charge. Thomas spins. He has the last Kodiaks goal. Looking for some support here. Thomas stutters. Shovel pass. Intercepted by Hill. As Stotts hides behind the net. Looking to pass it off. Minute 45 remains here in the third quarter. The ball is swatted from the stick of Kyle Pedwell thanks to Armstrong, as Armstrong leads the charge here for the Kodiaks. Nishimura, he's got one. He heads to the bench. Hutchinson along the right side. Goes across the floor. Travis Longboat. Downs with it. Downs. Tries to impose his will. Downs shot. That one just goes wide. Downs again. There's a shot. That one off the stick of Brandon Robinson. They couldn't find the net there. And the shot clock expires with 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Chiefs 12. Kodiaks 6. Pedwell loses the ball. All alone now. Here's the Kodiaks. There's the shot, and that one's saved by Warren Hill off the stick of Curtis Romanchik. 32 remains here. We're all at full strength. Brendan Bomberry's content to hold on to the ball. 23 on the shot clock, 24 on the regular clock. Stotts out of the box, has the ball. He's been well rested for the last 5 minutes. Streaks in, shoots, scores! Fresh out of the penalty box, just like out of the oven. And Austin Stotts has produced another goal, his fourth of the night. And the Chiefs now lead is 13-6 with 14.9 to go in this third quarter. Boy, the weaning moments of these quarters pretty crucial as Stotts scores with 14 to go here in the third quarter. And, of course, Cobourg scored with 1 second remaining on the buzzer beater in the second quarter. And the Chiefs scoring an empty net buzzer beater in that first quarter. One second to go. Warren easily handles that one. That's it for 3 quarters of play, as the Six Nations Chiefs extend its lead over the Cobourg Kodiaks 13-6. 2 minutes remaining, 2 minutes here on the quarter time break. Shots on net, 49-37 in favor of the Kodiaks, and Warren Hill facing a ton of rubber so far. As we head over to the Owen Sound Brooklyn game. And we're back for fourth quarter action between the Six Nations Chiefs and Cobourg Kodiaks. Daryl Smart along for the ride with you tonight. The MSL Classic, we've got the Chiefs leading the Kodiaks 13-6 after 3 quarters. Thanks for joining us here as Brendan Bomberry out to Stotts, and Stotts scores his 5th of the night. And the Chiefs take a 15-6 lead early on. Like we said earlier, Austin Stotts had a giant smile on his face when he got to the track tonight. He was champing at the bit to get going. And it is pretty apparent that he wants to play some lacrosse, as he scored 3 goals in the first 10 minutes of the game, less than 10 minutes in this game. Scored the last goal of the third quarter, and again, early on here in the fourth quarter to make it a 14-6 game. LeClaire spins off. Chiefs move the ball around. Bomberry out to Stotts. Stotts tries to bounce it by Ethan Wood, but that one caroms off the boards and all the way down to the other end for an over and back. And the Kodiaks will now set up shop here in the offensive end. Cobourg moving the ball along the perimeter here. Diving in, there's Longboat again. Longboat's been very effective for the Kodiaks tonight as he heads to the bench. And a nice opportunity, but just well wide. Durston. Oh, sorry, that's Weir with the ball. Passes it off to Bomberry. Bomberry looks for Durston. Durston, one hand on his stick, up the right side, shoots, scores! No goal. Durston with the foot in the crease and no goal on that one. No need for instant replay here in the MSL Classic. Great effort by the officials. Caught that one, I'd say red-handed, but red-footed in the red crease here at the track. Chiefs pick up the loose ball. Odd man rush. Liam LeClaire has it, holds back, pulls up, looks for a full complement as he heads to the bench. Owen Hill out to Bomberry. Bomberry's shot stopped by Woods. Bomberry hands off to Whitcomb. Whitcomb out to Hill. Owen Hill back to Whitcomb. Whitcomb up the middle, showing no fear. His pass intercepted by Dan Keene as Dan Keene loses the ball and picked up again by the Chiefs. Justin Martin tried to find Keto, couldn't find him, but the Chiefs still recover the ball. Austin Stotts doing his best Wayne Gretzky impersonation behind the net. Keto. Oh, as Austin Stotts got whacked by Minicello behind the back as they jawed each other and smile. Stotts saunters up the floor here. Keto with it. Keto back up top. He's looking to pass. He sees Bomberry. Bomberry now with it on that left side. Bomberry across the floor to Durston. Durston behind his back. Oh, there's a behind the back shot by Keto and handled by Woods. And the rebound recovered by the Chiefs. Keto with it. He's leading the charge here. He's got one tonight. Had 4 heading into this one as Woods' shot forced wide. There's a shot and a goal, and guess what? Kobe Whitcomb's got another. Holy moly, this kid's having a game. Kobe Whitcomb adding another goal. And that is 5 for Whitcomb, who is making his Chiefs and MSL debut tonight. So Kobe Whitcomb having himself a game. A lot of National Lacrosse League scouts, general managers, coaches here in attendance tonight, and Whitcomb putting on on a bit of an offensive show tonight for everybody and the fans here on the rink. I think this is the blue rink, is it? This is the blue rink. Oh, it's the red rink, sorry. This is the red rink here at the track, so pretty good crowd on hand here at the red rink as the Chiefs now lead the Kodiaks 15-6. And shots on net right now, 50-45 in favor of the Kodiaks. Kodiaks needing a different drawman as Armstrong took the draw for them in favor of Gustafson, who was dominant before getting the boot from this game in the third quarter. Kodiaks pick up the ball. Hutchinson leading the way here. Out to Longboat. Longboat. Out to Keene. Hutchinson with it. Spins. Hutchinson shoots off the shoulder of Warren Hill. Rebound. Back to the Kodiaks. Kodiaks with possession of the ball. A streaking Downs. Nothing doing on that one. Hutchinson passes it to Keene. Keene with it on the left side. Keene sees a streaking Robinson and shot and a goal. Wow. Dan Keene along the boards saw a streaking Brandon Robinson who came right through the gut. The tallest player out on the floor went up the gut, and a nice pass to Robinson, who jumped up in the air, corralled the ball, and quick stick that one by Warren Hill. One of the nicest goals of the night, Brandon Robinson. And with 10:47 remaining here in the fourth quarter, the Chiefs lead the Kodiaks 15-7. What a beautiful play. You know what? It may be a 15-7 score. Oh, we've got ourselves a delayed penalty here as Ethan Woods heads to the bench in favor of an extra attacker. Kodiaks move the ball around the horn, easily handled by a sprawled out Warren Hill. But like I was saying, the Kodiaks, this one might be 15-7. But the Kodiaks showing plenty of promise and lots of talent here with this roster. Like many MSL Classic rosters, it's a rotating group of players. Each team trying to fit in as many players as they possibly can. Chiefs a great example of that. They certainly haven't had the same lineup twice in this thing. In their third game as Hill stops the ball, easily swallowed up by the defensive unit of the Chiefs. Purpose of this MSL Classic with the two drafts in MSL unplayed, so we got players that were drafted in 2020 and 2021 draft, protected players. There's a spinning shot by Stotts, easily handled by Woods. So 2020, 2021 drafts and draft picks and protected players all haven't been looked at by these MSL teams. So one of the big purposes of this MSL Classic was to get as many of these young prospects out on the floor as possible, and of course sprinkled in with the handful of veteran players as now the Chiefs streak down the floor. That's Dalen Hill with it. He's all by himself. He drops it back as Dalen Hill is met by Armstrong. Owen Hill with it. Out to Pedwell. Pedwell spins off. Out to Bo Hunter. Errant pass. Picked up easily by the Kodiaks as they saunter up the floor. Kurtz with it. Kurtz to Robinson playing catch up top. Robinson, he's got the last Kodiak goal. Kurtz again. There's a shot, and that one handled easily by Hill off the stick of Hutchinson. Jamie Dilks tries to be the latest recipient of a Warren Hill long bomb, but couldn't get a handle on it as the Kodiaks pick up the ball. Dylan Hutchinson hands off to Keene. Keene on that left side. Great setup, man. Tries to pick up Downs. Ball comes loose and Liam LeClaire picks it up. Ball comes loose again. LeClaire all alone, and LeClaire bounce shot saved by Woods. Just under 8 to go here in the fourth quarter. Chiefs 15, Kodiaks 7 here at the track, the red rink. So I've been told here tonight. MSL Classic, Daryl Smart along with the JVI video crew. Thanks for joining us along for the ride. And thanks for all you viewers for watching. Really glad you're joining us for these games. It's just great to have lacrosse back, great to have sport back. Longboat streaking in. What a beautiful move by Longboat. Boy, does he put on the brakes. Longboat, one of the smallest guys on the floor, just puts on the brakes. Had a beautiful scoring opportunity and hit Warren Hill right in the shoulder with the shot, but boy, Travis Longboat has been showing tons of promise for the Cobourg Kodiaks. Keto with it, he's attracted 3 players. Hands off to Stotts, and Stotts easily handled by Woods, who goes long distance for Armstrong. Armstrong all alone, and guess what? Warren Hill with a save. Warren Hill has been putting on a goaltender's clinic tonight. 57 shots, and 7 have gone by him. Making his MSL Classic debut, Warren Hill. He, of course, dressed in the first game. Dustin Hill got the call on that one. As Durston on the right side. Durston. Stotts, saved by Woods. Oh, and the Kodiaks had a break there with Minicello wide open, couldn't connect. As the Chiefs now, with 6 minutes to go here, Austin Stotts puts his hands up, show a little patience as they reset here with an offensive unit. Bomberry, he's got Bowhunter with him. Bowhunter on the right side, looking to pass. Drops it off. There's a shot. That one off the shoulder of Woods is Owen Hill with the shot. Nice two-man play by Kevin Owen Hill and Bowhunter. Owen Hill with it. Bowhunter pumps. Up top, goes across the floor to Bomberry. Bomberry tries to find Owen Hill. Bowhunter in the corner. He's met by a defender. Bowhunter showing strength, heading to the net, and a nice save by Woods. 5 to go here, fourth quarter. Keto picks up the rebound as the Chiefs load up again with a new offensive group on the floor. Austin Stotts trying to get a pick from Durston. Stotts shot, that one goes well wide of Woods. And Woods looks to the official and says, "I'd like a glass of water, please." Well, he'll probably get a bottle of water, but that's okay. But again, thanks again for joining us tonight for MSL Classic action here. And we couldn't be remiss to thank the number of sponsors, especially for this game, as the Cobourg Kodiaks have a handful of game sponsors: Cobourg Foodland, Shear Transport, Richter Law, McDougall Insurance, ViewTech Windows. Thank you very much for supporting the MSL Classic and the Cobourg Kodiaks. And of course, for the Six Nations Chiefs, Weingard Motors, the game sponsor for tonight's game, as both goaltenders exchange fist bumps once again. 4:52 remain here in the fourth quarter. Six Nations 15, Cobourg 7. Shots 57-51 in favor of the Kodiaks. And down behind me, we had ourselves a close game earlier on between the Brooklyn Lacrosse Club and Owen Sound. It was a 2-goal game last time we checked. Now into the fourth quarter, BLC leading Owen Sound 17-10. Action back underway. There's a shot. That one off the stick of Ty Kurtz. Goes well wide and off the boards, and the bouncing ball still loose. as Ty Logan. There's a yard sale out on the floor here. We got sticks flying, we got balls flying. Big yard sale going on and nothing doing as the shot clock expires. Bomberry. There's a shot off the iron again. Jerry Stotts tries to get his first of the night. But that one rattles the crossbar as Minicello leads the way here for the Kodiaks. 4 to go, fourth quarter. Kodiaks loading up, Longboat with it, up the middle, pump, shoots, save by Hill. Rebound, picked up easily by the Chiefs as they rush up the floor, but then hold back. Justin Martin showing a lot of poise here. Martin heads to the bench in favor of Stotts. Stotts going to get the ball here on the right side. 3:30 to go. Bomberry, Stotts playing catch with each other. Kevin Owen Hill with it. Pass to Bomberry, who's behind the net. He looked to do something crafty there. There's a shot, and that one goes well wide off the shot clock as the Chiefs looking to just kill time, it looks like, as they move the ball around and kill off that shot clock. Dylan Hutchinson, he's got it. Thomas, he's had himself a strong game for the Kodiaks. There's Kurtz with the dive. And a scoring attempt by Ty Kurtz. But he was held by a Six Nations player as we're going to go back to a Kodiaks power play. And it looks like Oakley Thomas is going to get that one. Oakley Thomas with the holding penalty. And again, the Kodiaks on the power play. 3 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Chiefs 15, Kodiaks 7. Kodiaks moving the ball around. Kurtz. Hutchinson. Hutchinson with it. Shoots, save off the big shoulder of Warren Hill. Hill with another save. Shots on net now 60-53 in favor of the Kodiaks. And Warren Hill having himself a heck of a game. First time he's played real lacrosse in over a year and a half, probably, like the most of them. And another sprawling save by Hill. You could see the smile on his face during warm-up too. He was pretty pumped about this one. 2:25 remains. Chiefs with the ball. Minute 18 remaining in the Chiefs penalty. Bo Hunter now with it. Looks to find the middle, and there's an attempt by Owen Hill behind the back. Bo Hunter found Owen Hill streaking down the middle, and a beautiful pass. And a great attempt as Owen Hill has a big smile on his face. Trying to fool Ethan Woods, but couldn't on that one. As we've got ourselves a penalty, and that's Minicello. He's going to the box for the Kodiaks, and we're back to 4-on-4 action here with 2 minutes to go in this one. Chiefs. Whitcomb, he's got 5 goals tonight. Whitcomb up top. He's deserved to be out there at the end as Durston with a fake. Tries to, there's a shot. That one off the stick of Pedwell. Nishimura with a shot. Nishimura picked up the loose ball, streaks all the way down and just goes wide. Nishimura's got one for the Kodiaks tonight. 39 seconds remain in the Chiefs penalty. 1:38 on the clock. Stotts winds up off the shoulder. And it looked like Woods felt that one. Stotts attracting a couple of players as he hands off to Bomberry. Bomberry tries to find Bo Hunter, but couldn't find him. As Connolly now streaks down. Connolly, he's got numbers. He tries to find Robinson, who's in the corner now. As that's not good news, as Austin Stotts tried to dive after the Kodiak player with the ball and landed awkwardly here right below us, actually. As The Chiefs training staff look to help him out. It looks like maybe a calf strain of some sort as he hobbles off. Good to see Stutz jogging off the floor. 1 minute, 14 seconds left in this one. Chiefs 15, Kodiaks 7. Shots on net, 61-54 in favor of the Kodiaks. 1 minute to go in the Kodiaks penalty and 11 in the Chiefs penalty. Full penalty, or full scoreboard right now as we're winding down this one here at the MSL Classic. And again, make sure you head over to the MSL website at majorseriesLacrosse.ca for all the up-to-date scores, standings, stats, and of course, breaking news and stories. Another story, one story in particular, is about the new trial rules that the MSL Classic is going to try during this MSL Classic. I think that's longboat, spins, shoots, to no avail as he heads to the bench. 47 seconds remain in this one as the Chiefs take their time moving up the floor to finish this one out. 40 seconds remain. Keto now with it. Keto out to Owen Hill. Out to Bomberry. Back to Owen Hill. Owen Hill winds up. Fake shot out to Durston. Fool Durston, who's behind the net. Durston behind the back to Keto. Keto with the behind the back shot. Easily handled by Woods. 20 seconds to go here as the Kodiaks try to pass that one up to Romanchik, and he couldn't get a handle on the ball as the ball comes loose, and Warren Hill just gobbles it up with 8 seconds to go. There's a long distance shot, and with time winding down, you can make it a final. Six Nations Chiefs 15, Cobourg Kodiaks 7. And make sure to join us tomorrow night for more MSL Classic action with the Six Nations Chiefs taking on Owen Sound at 8 o'clock. Same time. It's not going to be the same channel. It will be on JVI Video Channel 1 tomorrow because it's the only game. So thank you very much for joining us. For Daryl Smart, the JVI Video crew, thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.